What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy J Dub back again. But another no, I said back again with another reaction. We're back again with another death battle. Back again with another death battle. Yeah. Back again with another death battle. I don't know if y'all was able to hear that. That was the soundboard. I'm trying to fix it. So if y'all heard it, as per y'all do. If y'all didn't, fuck it. I just look stupid just pressing the button. But yeah, we about to react to a death battle. This death battle here we about to react to, I'm not gonna lie, I seen this. This is I was looking forward to this fight. I was looking forward to this fight only because the anime character that they're what's his name? I ain't gonna lie, he's tough. That nigga is, even though he died, but that nigga is tough. That nigga's tough. But we ain't even about to talk yet. I ain't about to yap y'all ears off. We about to get straight into this, you know what I'm saying? This is Simon the Digger versus Kyle Rayner. Gurren Logan versus White Lantern. Now, my anime people, you know who Gurren Logan is, and you know who Simon the Digger is. I don't gotta say too much. I don't gotta say too much. I don't gotta say too much. If you know, you know. 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 Let's get straight to this though. If you know, you know. That's what I'm gonna say.
Simon the Digger.
Simon.
Rayner, the White Lantern. Two men born of Earth with the willpower to pierce the heavens and conquer infinity.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons,
Let's
armor,
go
and
to
skills
to find out who will win a death battle. Let's go.
Deep underground,
Yeah,
Jiha
Gurren
Village
Lagann
lived in dreary isolation, oblivious to the wider world above their squalid cave.
That's where the hero of our story comes in. The young man who would lead his comrades into the sunlight at last. Kamina, the great and mighty. Oh, and his little brother from another mother, Simon. He was there too, I guess.
Simon was a digger, content to drill endlessly through the dirt, until the day he found the core drill.
A key that activated the mysterious buried mech that Kamina named Lagann. Under his magnificently masculine leadership, Kamina finally drilled their way to freedom, seeing the sun after a life in the dark.
But the sky was by no means the limit. The surface was ruled by the cruel chimeric beastmen, and Kamina would lead his compatriots against them to reclaim the Earth for humanity, scoring a second mech in the process, aptly named Gurren.
And as befits Kamina and Simon's unbreakable brotherly bond, Gurren and Lagann merged, creating Gurren Lagann.
With Kamina piloting the body and Simon the head, these two were unstoppable.
Yeah, what's
Of
good,
all
my
the
boy?
giant
What's good,
fighting
bro?
robots in all the animes across history, Gurren Lagann might just be the absolute coolest, fueled by its pilot's willpower and capable of making any weapon they can imagine.
Including missiles, a jetpack, a sunglasses boomerang, and of course,
Drills! Wrist-mounted drills, kunai drills, shield drills, kamehameha drills, and everyone's favorite, the Giga Drill Bureku! Side note, it is so funny that the only thing they could think of was drills. That's like if I made booze or something, my whole personality. What up?
with Gurren Lagann's awesome power, Kamina laid waste to enemy forces, liberated human villages, and fomented a rebellion against.
I ain't gonna lie, W anime, I swear, yo. Yo, oh gosh. Oh my god, spoiler alert, spoiler alert, spoiler alert. If you never watched Gurren Lagann, get out. But if you never watched it, but you don't care about it, I'm about to say it. I was so mad when this nigga died. Oh my god, but he went out of G though. He went out of G though. I don't know why. Oh, well, damn. Stop. Oh, damn. I warned you. 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 I warned. I warned. I warned. Well, do you good then? Oh, damn. You said the word. That's how I know you heard it. Now I know someone died. Yeah. Oh, but you don't know who died. You don't know who died, though. You don't know who. Yeah. Got you. You don't know who, though.
The Beastmen King, Lord Genome.
Until Kamina died.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Well, now you know. Sorry.
Oh, wait, shit, was that supposed to happen?
Nope, and it was all Simon's fault. He let his willpower waver, and his soul brother paid the price. After all, he was just a humble digger, at home in the darkness, guided solely by the light of Kamina's spirit.
So his big bro left him with these final words. Have faith in the Simone who believes in you. Damn.
Kamina was the one looking up to him the whole time. It was Simone who found Logon, Simone who pierced the surface, and Simone who would now lead humanity to victory.
Especially with his gal pal Nia at his side, who helped pull him out of his rut and kick Lord Genome's ass. But victory only lasted 7 years before the anti-spiral attacked.
Now I'm getting spoiled. Now I'm getting spoiled now. You see? This is what I get. This is exactly what I get. Now I'm getting spoiled now. Cause I ain't get this far.
Unimaginably powerful godlike aliens, the anti-spiral feared humanity's potential.
No.
Potential like to the anti-
Spiral power
No.
even merge Gurren Lagann with bigger and stronger machines.
creating the Arc Gurren Lagann, which is strong enough to shatter space and time.
I'm getting spoiled right now. I didn't watch the anime. I'm getting spoiled, and I haven't finished it. I'm getting spoiled, and this is really pissing me off. Like I'm really getting spoiled right now. I'm getting spoiled, and this is dead pissing me off. This is dead pissing me off right now. I'm really getting bro. I'm skipping, bro.
The punch.
Or the Super Galaxy Gurren Lagann.
I'm skipping.
It wasn't enough to imprison Simon, control his mind.
Power are just built multiverse to escape.
What makes this even more impressive is that this labyrinth was 11-dimensional, meaning Simon absorbed a higher dimensional structure several orders of infinity greater than himself. The jump between dimensions is basically infinite. Each new dimension adds a new direction of space that extends infinitely, thus an infinite gap in size and scope.
What?
Oh, we're just getting started. Imagine a 2-dimensional drawing interacting with a 3-dimensional person.
Okay. That's not too far off from what actually happened.
Because when Simon absorbed the multiverse labyrinth, he merged with every alternate universe version of himself, including an alternate universe Simon who is writing his own alternate universe version of Gurren Lagann. And that author's spiral power made his fictional Simon real, adding another to the mix.
Wait, if every human being has spiral power, you're telling me we can all do this shit?
This all gave our Simone enough power to form the next step in mecha evolution, Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann.
This is when Gurren Lagann gets actually fucking crazy. Like shooting missiles that alter probability so they have 100% chance of hitting you, or tossing galaxies around like frisbees. Sorry, did I say galaxy?
Nah, I'm real life getting spoiled right now. I gotta skip some. I had to skip some. I have to. I'm getting dead spoiled right now.
Outcome in reality. Nia literally regenerated from the statistical certainty of her own destruction.
If I have spiral power, whiz, when the fuck is my leg growing back?
When even this was not enough for the anti-spiral, Simon evolved one more time.
Into Super Tengen Toppa Gurren
With a one choking up.
If Colonel Sanders, Daffy Duck,
I
Space
gotta be
Wheat,
tight.
and a
I'm getting
sentient
mad. I'm getting
fox can
spoiled too
master it,
much.
what's your excuse,
I'm sorry.
Kyle?
I'm getting
The
spoiled
Green
too
Lantern
much.
ring can do anything, fulfilling any wish its user desires as though it were a genie from a lamp.
It lets you fire energy blasts, create force fields, affect gravity,
I only skipped it. I only skipped it for Gurren Lagann. I only skipped it for Gurren Lagann. I don't care about the White Lantern or Green Lantern or whatever the fuck he is. I don't really care about that for real. I was about Gurren Lagann. So I ain't finished Gurren Lagann yet. That's what I'm mad about.
Turn invisible and intangible, manipulate matter, time travel, warp reality, and erase things from existence.
Think we're exaggerating? Well, consider the time Kyle stretched the very fabric of space to increase the Planck length a billion times over. That's like stretching an inch into a light year.
Lanterns control time and space, letting them fly so fast they can create a Speed Force singularity.
Tapping into the Speed Force requires entering a higher dimension of space, requiring speeds that are not only faster than light, but totally immeasurable. And the rings have an artificial intelligence that operates just as fast, automatically protecting its user from danger.
Like the time that Poozer Kilowog survived being erased from existence by the Crisis on Infinite Earths.
The ring is fueled by its user's willpower and limited only by their imagination.
While Hal may have had the greatest willpower in the Corps, Kyle's imagination is unmatched, probably because he's a comic book artist. And we know from this show, they think of some wild shit.
But the Green Lantern's most recognizable ability is their constructs, Kyle's speciality.
Samurai armor, pirate ships, giant dragons, actual working home computers, and his favorite, super fighting robots. Hey, that one looks familiar.
Kyle can make them strong enough to lift the Spectre, who weighs as much as eternity.
Or hold back a 12.3 dimensional Big Bang. Wait, 0.3? DC's multiverse has 12.3 dimensions? That is the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
The ring's only downside is that it's limited to 24 hours before needing a recharge.
So it can blow up universes, but it has the battery of an iPhone. Never mind, that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Although I'd say Kyle's biggest weakness was Kyle. With great power came no responsibility.
Perhaps a manifestation of Kyle's self-doubt. Any reflection came too late, though, when one of Kyle's villains brutally murdered his girlfriend, Alex, and put her body in a fridge.
Kyle wasn't the
Nah, going to your arch nemesis crib, killing his shorty, and stuffing her in the fridge, wait till the boyfriend get home, until you see, like, that's crazy. That's crazy work right there. That's crazy work. That's crazy work right. Nah.
only one traumatized. This moment was so infamous, it started the trope called fridging.
For how female characters are often sacrificed as mere plot devices to further a male character's development.
So it might surprise you that it happened to Kyle again.
Kyle finally got serious. He became a prominent member of the Justice League, faced off against Hal, and even rebuilt the Green Lantern Corps better than ever.
But little did he know, this torchbearer's greatest journey had only just begun.
In order to save Ganthet from an emotional lobotomy, it's a long story, he had to master all the colors of the emotional electromagnetic spectrum.
There are 7 colors, each representing a different emotion. The yellow light of fear lets Kyle manipulate the worst horrors in your mind. The more scared you are of him, the stronger he becomes.
Orange light is fueled by bottomless avarice, possessing Kyle to absorb not merely his enemies' attacks, but also their souls.
Red is rage, ripping out Kyle's heart and replacing his blood with napalm, which sounds like it sucks, but it's metal as hell.
Blue light is powered by hope and allows Kyle to heal wounds, resist mental domination, and supercharge his ring.
Indigo is compassion, reducing his opponent's will to fight and letting him open portals across space, connecting him to others.
The final one was the sapphire light of love. With it, he can trap enemies within crystal matrices and control their minds.
Now, why the White Lantern face out OP? I don't know nothing about what's the name, so I mean, like, but it's like, yo, why he sound OP? Yo.
But Kyle only mastered it by forgiving himself for Alex's tragic death.
And I'm not gonna lie, Simon, he's only human. Whoa. I'll take that back. Actually, I'll take that back. We can just see him become a whole galaxy, unlock more Mechazords. Yeah, let's not act like yeah.
Oh, self-love.
Let's not act like that.
I
No
get
more.
it. Must be nice. And with their powers combined, he doesn't just make his enemies taste the rainbow.
The lights of the spectrum merged, and Kyle became a White Lantern.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it just by thinking about
Yeah, no.
With total control over the power of life.
Wiz, I cannot think of an attack more useless in a death battle than something that makes you live.
Empowered by the physical embodiment of all life in the DC multiverse, Kyle is vastly more powerful than any other Lantern in existence.
Far stronger than Hal, who could harness the energy of every power battery across the multiverse.
Not only can Kyle instantly heal all wounds, purify corruption, and resurrect the dead, the white light of life is strong enough to go up against threats to all of creation, like the Anti-Monitor.
Okay, so it's not totally useless.
Especially after Kyle visited the Source and acquired the Life Equation. Essentially the source code to reality, the Life Equation is mathematical proof that life is worth living.
With it, Kyle can alter all of reality at a whim, even threatening the new gods like Darkseid.
The Life Equation, like its counterpart, the Anti-Life Equation, is a conceptual artifact from a higher reality, originating in a platonic realm that is, in a sense, more real than we are.
So it's not a shock that the equation made Kyle too powerful.
He struggled to control it, and it subconsciously manifested a being composed of his fears and anxieties. Oblivion. Kyle's greatest weakness was still himself.
Kyle spent his whole life struggling with the power that the gods granted him, and throughout it all, he always rose to the occasion, carrying the universe on his back.
But ultimately, the only way to stop power from corrupting is to spread it. So Kyle split the Life Equation into pieces to found his second core, the White Lanterns. And together, they shattered Oblivion, destroying the self-doubt that plagued Kyle once and for all.
Not bad for a comic book geek from LA.
And now he was the one giving out rings of unlimited power to people who weren't sure if they could command it.
So he told them the truth. You can't teach someone how to use such power. You have to learn yourself, making mistakes along the way.
But with the power of life at their command, there's no end to their journey, only endless beginnings.
Okay.
Hey, remember Beerus versus...
Who y'all got? I'm not gonna lie. Oh Lord. I ain't gonna lie, I got my son Simon. I got Simon.
It's time for a death
I believe in Simon.
battle!
I believe in Simon. Put on Simon. Yes, sir. Put on.
All right.
Put on.
I'm not rusty at all.
Hey dude, Green Lantern Officer Kyle Rayner here. Ring says you've got a Class A galactic super weapon, whatever that is. I'm thinking it's the giant mech. Why don't you hand it over?
Gurren Lagann's mine, officer. Just who the hell do you think you are?
He put a Street Fighter. He put that boxer from Street Fighter. I forgot his name, but that was fire. That was fire. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm told I'm bad with authority.
Dragon Fist? Like what the fuck?
Tell me about it. 4!
4? That's nothing! My drill will pierce the heavens!
Okay. Turn me up then. Okay, turn me up then. Oh, he turned white. Oh shit. Yep.
Lantern. We do the impossible.
See the invisible.
Touch the untouchable.
Break the unbreakable.
If you ain't know,
Now you know!
Damn. As soon as I was about to say along and say nigga, it just cut off. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. It just said be up for fail. Let's start that over again though. Let's start that over again.
That's really cool.
Lantern. We do the impossible.
See the invisible.
Touch the untouchable.
Break the unbreakable.
If you ain't know,
Now you know.
Nigga. Yeah, bring around the Rosie. Oh, he used that. Ooh.
I'm Simone the Digger. If there's a wall in my way, I'll smash it down.
Damn, Oh, fuck. Oh, damn.
stop
Oh,
fighting.
damn.
Think about your fear of death, your love of your friends, your compassion for me.
Oh, yeah, that
hope for the
plot.
future.
Yeah, that plot armor about to
Choose
pull up.
life.
Yep, that plot is about to come.
Have faith in the
That plot armor is about to come.
believes
Yo,
in you.
the plot armor.
Super Tekken Topa My drill is the drill that will transcend the heavens! Giga Drill
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. He's playing your game now. Oh yeah. Oh, they going to another dimension. Infinity. Oh, you lying. Oh, you lying. No, 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 not right now. 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 Not right now.
The super weapon wasn't your mech.
It was me.
Then, Simone, I'm taking you in brightest day, blackest night.
They doing a what's name when he the well, what's his name? Well, what's his name did when he was fighting the little spiral thing and said,
No evil shall escape my sight. Let those who worship evil's might beware my power. Green Lantern
Let's see you grit those teeth.
You'd make a good lantern.
Simon of Earth, you have been chosen.
Just who the hell do you think I am?
KO! For the guy
Stop-
with the
yo.
snazzy sunglasses.
yo,
When both
stop
combatants
playing.
possess unlimited power,
Stop
it's hard
playing.
to judge them by
Nah,
their
fuck that. Fuck that. Stop playing. Stop playing. Stop playing. Stop playing. Stop. There's a reason why I had to skip through it. There's a reason why I had to skip through it. And it was so far. It was so. Come on now. You know that plot armor is about to come through. You know it was. You know it was.
normal standards. Take speed. Simone can hit an infinite number of targets all at once, and Kyle can fly fast enough to surpass the normal concept of speed itself.
When you control space and time, things like strength and speed kind of become irrelevant.
Instead, let's analyze them through a lens more applicable to beings as absurd as Simone and Kyle. Their imagination, their willpower, and their ultimate potential.
First up, imagination. The boundless things they could conjure to use against the other. Both could think up just about anything the other could, like absorbing each other's attacks, fighting across time, anything.
Simone did have a few attacks that Kyle hasn't encountered, like the probability-altering missiles, but it's likely Kyle could adapt considering his ring could protect against existence being erased across the multiverse.
And in general, Kyle's constructs were a lot more creative than Simone's arsenal, which was mostly drills. Though again, nothing Simone couldn't adapt to with, say, his energy absorption. Imagination is a draw.
That leaves the other main factor for both characters, the origin of their unbelievable might, their willpower.
And that's really gonna be the winning factor here, since it's the source of everything for both of them. Whoever's got the stronger willpower wins.
Both can manipulate reality on a multiversal scale with their willpower, but we can use dimensions to roughly calculate a difference. This might sound absurd for most characters, but it's necessary for beings as beyond the pale as Simone and Kyle.
The multiverse labyrinth that Simone absorbed contained a 11 spatial dimensions. That's 1.3 dimensions less than the multiverse Kyle's power can threaten.
And remember, each numbered dimension infinitely surpasses the one below it.
Which meant Kyle's willpower was stronger at a base level. However, that doesn't necessarily mean Kyle gets the edge, because if there's one thing both of these guys are known for, it's that they can always get stronger.
So to determine the limits of their willpower, we first need to understand their full potential.
Simone's whole deal with Spiral Power is how he can constantly evolve to get stronger. So just because Simone starts off weaker doesn't mean he'll stay that way.
Absorbing the multiverse labyrinth required Simone to leapfrog several orders of infinity in an instant. Simone made himself that much stronger through sheer force of will.
More than enough to close the gap with Kyle, especially since Spiral Power also lets him regenerate his body down to an informational level. Kyle's never destroyed something that thoroughly before.
Without the ability to easily kill Simone, it was only a matter of time before Kyle's ring ran low on charge, especially since Simone could likely regenerate for at least a week straight, like Nia did. While Blue Lantern Light could boost Kyle's power, he's never jumped several orders of infinity in strength like Simone has.
And while Kyle could manipulate emotions to reduce Simone's willpower, Simone resisting the labyrinth's mental manipulation meant he could power through anything Kyle threw at him.
Everything, that is, except for the life equation. It originated from a higher level of reality and would have more than even the odds.
Too bad Kyle couldn't control it. It was just as much a detriment to him as an asset, forcing him to relinquish it to keep from destroying reality and himself.
Compare that to Simone, who merged with a version of himself writing a version of Gurren Lagann, and using Spiral Power to make that fiction into reality.
A pretty similar level of reality to the life equation, and a level of power Simone had no trouble embracing and mastering by the end of his story. No matter how you look at it, Simone might start weaker, but his peak will always transcend Kyle's. Isn't that how all of Simone's battles usually go anyway? That's Gurren Lagann in a nutshell.
So Simone's incredible potential eclipsed Kyle, which means his willpower was ultimately greater. Kyle may have embodied life itself, but Simone's unstoppable evolutionary potential would shatter even this lantern's light.
I hope Kyle at least dug the fight, because when it comes to death battle losers, he was a dead ringer.
The winner is Simone the Digger.
Next time on Death Battle.
Stop fucking playing with me, man. Stop fucking playing with me, man. Yo, but oh, come on, you can't come. But that's the end of the video, guys. Hope y'all guys like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff, people. You know what I'm saying? Holla at y'all. Yeah.